We're back with Francis Chan. He joins us from San Francisco. Francis and his wife Lisa are the authors of the new book, You and Me Forever, Marriage in Light of Eternity. And in the book, you write, Francis, quote, "If you'd rather watch your kids grow up than see the face of your Savior today, you don't grasp the beauty of God," end quote. And on the same page, you write this, quote, "I'd bet that at least 95% of American Christians would choose not to leave their families today if they were given the choice to be with Jesus instead," end quote. Those sentences have some Philippians 1:21 punch to them, but I get the impression that you and Lisa and your 5 kids enjoy a pretty sweet relationship. I mean, how is your family more healthy the more Jesus takes center stage in your family?
Yeah, actually, it's I have 6 kids. My 7th is on the way in a couple weeks. So
Oh, wow.
so it's busy, and we have other people living with us as well. And I love being with my kids. They are so fun. I mean, so much laughter, it's just great. But the more I spend time with Jesus, first of all, the more my wife and kids like me. Okay. My wife will tell me, "Gosh, why don't you go read some more?" It's those periods when she knows I've had my time with the Lord. It's just I'm more of a delight, I guess, to be like I don't notice when I turn, but I guess they do. The other thing about it is that the more I pray to God and I see answers to those prayers, the more my kids see that, wow, God listens to dad, and they want the same thing for their lives. So it's not just about their current happiness. And my time with the Lord isn't just so we can have a healthy family. Because honestly, if my connection with the Lord even made our family dynamics more difficult or trying, it would still be worth it. Because my goal, my greatest desire is that when my kids leave the family, leave the home, that they would love him deeply. So I need them to experience God when they're with me. I need to see them experience the answers of prayers so that they pray more. Because once my kids move out, yeah, it would be tough if they were interviewed and said, "Oh yeah, I had a tough family. I don't really like hanging out with them, or I don't really like my dad that much." Like, of course, that would break my heart, but I could deal with that. What would be unbearable is if they didn't love Jesus. Like, okay, they didn't like our family, they didn't like that. Okay, they struggle with that, but they're in love with the Lord. Okay, I'll take that. So, but I think about eternity, like the thought of any of my children not being there. That's unbearable to me. That's devastating to me. And so, yes, it would be painful if my kids said I didn't enjoy my childhood. Yeah, but I'll get over that. There's something so much bigger. They need to know Jesus. I want them to be with me in all of eternity. They need to love him. And so I think one of the things I mentioned in the book is what are you after? Like, do you want them to love you more than you want them to love Jesus? Obviously, I want both. But if I'm going to choose one or the other, it's always going to be Jesus.
That is Eternity Focus Counsel, which marks every page of your new book. So thank you, Francis. I appreciate that. And speaking of family, you have 5 daughters. And so what is Francis Chan looking for when a suitor begins getting serious? I want to ask you that tomorrow. I'm your host, Tony Reinke. Thanks for listening to the Ask Pastor John podcast.